Welcome back. Yes, I'm in the studio. It's the only quiet place I can sit and talk right now without going outside and freezing because it's like 5:36 in the morning. Oh, I think Stella's coming. Stella, that you? I think she's on her way. So a YouTuber once told me, your audience will answer your questions without even asking them. I think some of you don't like daily videos. Oh, thanks, Stella. Stella likes, oh, hang on. Wait, which way do we gotta go? This way? Yeah. Stella likes daily videos. So yesterday's video was all about going daily and just being there, whether there's good content to talk about or a one take wonder or whatever. And I even titled it to try to scare people, not like the clickbait, but will I stop? Will daily video stop? And it performed so bad. It was such a bad video. It was 10 out of 10. It was the worst video I've posted out of the last 10 videos because, based on the thumbnail and the title, a good portion of you didn't watch it. So that feels a little like, ugh, that stinks. Without even saying it, you just told me you don't care. That's okay. It's just this emotional roller coaster on YouTube. It's crazy. But if I post a picture of Telly or Winnie, it goes to number one. That's just the way life works around here. Pets win, people lose. That's it, right, Telly? So we got a couple things to talk about. I don't know what. I can't remember. But I do know one of them's a little heavy, a little emotional. But to make a long story short, Tyler sat in my uncle's chair for the first time. So my dad bought this chair for my uncle. You know, it's one of those reclining chairs that when you sit in it, you know, you could recline and lay back and everything. But it also can lift you up and out of the chair so you can get up to go to the bathroom and things like that. It was the best thing ever, best purchase my dad said he's pretty much ever made him so happy, very comfortable. I mean, he basically lived in that chair. Now, unfortunately, he passed away in that chair too. So it's become an emotional, nobody's sitting in that chair right now. It hurts to see the chair empty. So Tyler sat in it, not even thinking, because it's not, Tyler didn't live there. And Tyler's got his broken hip, so he's still on crutches, so he has to be in a comfortable, reclined position. The doctor even told him yesterday, you still need 2 to 3 more weeks of reclining like this, with your knee above your heart, basically, because he's healing so good that they want him to continue whatever it is he's doing. So they're like, what are you doing? And he's like, nothing. I live on the couch. I sleep, I eat, I play video games, I do some schoolwork while we're still set up from the birthday thing, all on the couch. They're like, good, keep doing that. Here's a note so you don't have to go to school for a couple more weeks and just stay comfortable. So Tyler's trying to stay as comfortable as possible because he's healing really good. So Tyler, with his crutches, straight to the comfortable chair, sits in it, reclines, flood of emotions from my dad, good emotions. That chair brought sadness, and now it's making this child happy and comfortable. Here, I'll run a clip. So that's that. That was, it's like, oh, do you want us to get him out of the chair? They're like, no, he broke the ice of that chair going from 60 to 90 days of really bad, just not the way you want to live life. Unfortunately, right to death. And then 72 hours of nothing, zero, nobody sitting in it. And then Tyler broke the ice of bringing that chair back to this is a good chair. This is happiness. This is comfort. This is not a bad thing. It was good. We were like, oh, we could get him out of it. Okay. So then we had the Super Bowl. And sometimes you microwave things just way too long. Liz told me not to take a picture of it, but it was hilarious. The cheese for the pretzels that one of you sent was microwaved too long and it exploded. So that was funny. Speaking of food, when I took Liz out for her birthday dinner, they gave us, we didn't even order it, they gave us this thing. Put it in the comments. Do you know what that thing is? I loved it. It was so yummy. I'll answer now for you. Well, no, I'll answer in a little bit. So then, at the end of her birthday dinner, we decided, no, we don't want any dessert. We're good. No dessert needed. And they come out with a little slice of cake because when you book your reservation, it asks, what are you coming here for? Is there any special occasion? And I told them in the reservation, I typed it in, that it's her 40th birthday. So they brought her a little slice of cake with a big thing of cotton candy. That was funny. The cotton candy came home, the kids ate it. That was good. So then, the video you just saw of Tyler playing my uncle's harmonica in his chair. Amazing. On our way up to New York like a week ago, we stopped to charge the car to get gas. And it was at a mall. That's where we get our gas now. Most of the malls, big malls, have charging stations. So that's where you go. You go to the mall, you charge, you walk inside, do like one loop around the first floor, come out, and your car's charged. There was a pet store. Not a huge fan of these pet stores. Unfortunately, as younger children, Liz and I bought our first dog at a pet store. We'll never forget her. That was Hallie. Well, we bought her at a pet store, brought her home, and then had to save her life because she was taken away from her mom too soon, and like there was so much we had to do. Stella, where are you going? Stella, come back. She's going that way. So at the pet store, we look, and there's a Choweezy. Remember we talked about one, a Choweezy, on one of our live cams? I saw one live in person. Super cute. Super cute. $3,500 for a mutt, because they're technically a Dachshund and a Chihuahua, which is a mutt. But I guess not. It's now a designer dog, a Choweezy. Yep. So with yesterday's nice weather, we took advantage and worked on the field. Liz and Angie made more soap. Earlier in the week, Kevin came over and worked on the fence. And the field's looking good. Today's super cold weather is great. But, I mean, we're not getting enough cold weather to really kill all these worms. The vet is already saying that this year could be bad going into, hang on, spring and summer, because we had no winter, basically. But we got to give it a couple more days to do its thing out there. It's been limed. We put lime all over the field. And next, we're probably going to seed. Kevin actually had a good idea. We're going to seed the front up by the road. Then step back 5 feet, put in our fence that divides the front from the back, then seed the back, and by that time the front already has like a week or two head start, and the tractor's never going to go that way because we could dig all the holes from this side, if you get my finger activity, but we can dig all the holes from this side, keeping the tractor away from where the seed's already been spread. But we don't want it super cold. We want it like above 30, to get the seed in the ground, 2-3 inches underground, to keep it a little warmer. So we might seed in the next week or two. Maybe. My goal is by like March, I think I said 7th, to have all the seed in. So that means we got to get that fence done and all the seed by March 7th. That's the plan there. Kitchen remodeling. Quinn is on fire. He's doing such a good job remodeling the kitchen. And Liz is like, okay, there's this thing about getting things done and getting it right. And I'm a get it done kind of guy, not to get it right, because right is subjective most of the time. I try to teach Jake this too, that, is it hot in here? His answer and my answer could be different. Neither one of us are wrong because it's a subjective answer. It's not hot, fast, cold. There's all these things, strong, are all like subjective. Is the light on? Yes, the light is on or off. That's not subjective. So there's things in life that are not subjective. There are things in life that are. And Liz is just really good at like this whole putting the knobs on the cabinets. So we brought out the laser and everything, and all the knobs are perfect. It's the final touches on that part. Now we're way off from being done. There's a lot of woodworking I need to do, like where this cabinet didn't meet this cabinet by design because of where the stove is. So there's like a 4-inch gap. We have to fill that gap with just wood and then paint it so it just all looks like it's natural. And then we built like fake wood countertops for now because we're not financially ready or emotionally ready to move on to the next phase, which is to get the column out of the middle of the kitchen and then start the island project. But before that, we got to get the electrician here to get the stove in. So there's a lot going on. So we're like, let's pause for a minute on that. So that's it. That's all I got. By the way, whether you like it or not, I'm doing daily videos every day. You know, that's it. To all of you that didn't watch it. And it was a pretty good video yesterday. I thought it was. Hopefully this one doesn't score a 10 out of 10, because those hurt. YouTube actually thought about getting rid of that like little thing, but I like it. I want it there. It rates your last 10 videos against each other. So the 11th video is not in the mix. So 11 days ago, that video is not in the mix anymore because I go daily. It's at the last 10 days, what video is the best. And it tells you based relative to time too. So some of you are probably thinking, well, wait a second. The video 10 days ago has 10 days worth of data, and the video today only has 1 day. How's that fair? Well, it actually tells you the video you posted today has been out for 2 hours. All these 10 videos, what did they do at the 2-hour mark? How many views did they get? How many thumbs up? How many minutes of watch time? Did you pick up any subscribers? All those metrics in the same relative time. So I could check like at 2 hours, 5 hours, 12 hours. What's the video doing relative to the other 10 videos at that 12-hour mark, which is really the number I like to look at, the 10, 12-hour mark. I usually post in the morning, as you guys know, 10 o'clock, and I check it again before I go to bed, and I'm like, oh, the audience doesn't care if I go daily. The audience loves Winnie. I put Liz's face on a thumbnail, and you guys love that. It's just funny, the things we learn. That moo's kind of funny, too. Whoever made that, that was kind of cool. All right, I'm going to go now. Got to go fill the pellet stoves. Jace is here. Jake. They all want to make some money. As of right now, we have this little thing where if they do the barn and Liz and I don't have to, and we're working on other things, they get like their $3-4. So they might be doing the barns this weekend. There's just so much. Yep, that's it. I'm going to go now. See you tomorrow. Bye. And maybe I actually won't see you tomorrow, because some of you probably won't show up. It's the weekend. You might sleep in. You might not like the day. I'm just kidding. I'm picking on you guys. See you tomorrow.